Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. We are a group of three people or three members. And today we are here to present to you our project, which is the provision of clean water and sanitation in Johor community or Johor district. As you can see here, I am the first person. My name is Abdirashid Osman, and my colleagues are Ilyas Abdullah Ali and Ahmed Ali Goulet. And we are currently the first semester of our master's degree in project management. And this assignment is all about the concept of sustainability in project management. And our facilitator is Dr. Abdul Qadir Noor Jibril. And if we go through, and at the end of this topic, things you will be able to you will briefly understand the concept of sustainability. And we also talk what this project is all about, the project background and the project charter. Also, we will talk what are the project goals and objectives. As you know, every project has specific goals and specific objective. We will go through and talk. Also, we will discuss the organizational profile and the organizational structure, the different hierarchical level. Also, we will define and describe the roles and responsibilities of each team member. And the most important thing we will go through during this presentation will be to understand the project cost management and the project schedule, which are the two main factors which will be measured the project success. If your project is good in terms of budget, and if you are using what you planned, that means you are on good. And also, if you do the tasks with the time you have planned upfront, it means you are good. So these two concepts, the cost and the schedule, will be one of the most important tasks during our presentation. Also, we will talk the strategies for monitoring and controlling project costs. As you know, there are a lot of different techniques which are used to measure the project's health, including the earned value management, which is consists of a lot of different formulas, including the CPI and the SPI, which are used to measure the project cost and the project schedule. The SPI is a cost performance index, and we will talk when we get the slides. But if I give you a quick intro, if the CPI of your project is less than 1, it means you are over budget and you will be in trouble. And if the CPI of your project is greater than 1, it means you are under budget and you are good. And if it is 1, it means you are on budget. And same as the SPI, if it's below 1, it means you are behind the schedule. And if it's greater than 1, it means you are ahead of the schedule and you are good. And if it's 1, it means you are stay on track and you are on schedule. And we will go talk when we get there. Also, we will explain the work breakdown structure for our project. And also, we will explain also the critical path method and the critical path method network diagram and the dependencies. We have a lot of different activities, and we will talk how these activities are connected to each other. And also, we will show you how our critical path diagram presents. Also, during this presentation, we will talk the project management software we have selected. After several evaluation, we agreed to choose the Microsoft project as our project management software. Also, we will explain the integration of lean project management principle and the two lean methodologies that applied. And we selected the Kaizen, which is the continuous improvement, and the other one is VPM, which is value stream mapping, VSM. Also, we will talk the strategies for informationing and sustaining lean practices. At the end of this presentation, we will summarize everything. This is our first slide, which is understanding the concept of sustainability. As you can see here, according to Brundtland Report 1987, sustainability is defined as the meeting of the needs of the present without compromising future generations' ability to meet their own needs. This guy, Brundtland, defined it as sustainability this way. And it includes three key pillars, which is environmental sustainability, social sustainability, and the economic sustainability. The environmental sustainability focuses on preserving natural resources, reducing pollution, and promoting renewable energy, while social responsibility aims for social equity, justice, and well-being, ensuring access to education, healthcare, and jobs. And the last one, which is the economic sustainability, seeks to support the economic growth while minimizing resource depletion and social inequalities. So, to achieve sustainability requires collective global effort across individuals, governments, and businesses to create harmonious future for both people and the planet. I hope now you have a clear understanding of what the concept of sustainability is all about. Also, this is where we talk the project background. This project is all about the provision of clean water and sanitation for people in Johor district. As you know, Johor district faces several challenges in water scarcity, sanitation, and hygiene, affecting approximately 150,000 people. Access to clean water is limited, with many relying on unsafe sources, leading to waterborne disease like cholera and typhoid. Poor sanitation and climate change worsen public health, agriculture, and local economies. So, this project aims to provide sustainable clean water, improve sanitation facilities, and promote hygiene practices, directly addressing these challenges by aligning with the SDG 6, the Sustainable Development Goal 6, which is clean water and sanitation. This project will enhance public health, economic resiliency, agricultural productivity, and long-term sustainable livelihood for the community. And this project will give Johor districts clean water, and we will construct drilling and so on. And here we summarized our project charter. The provision of clean water and sanitation solutions for sustainable livelihood in Johor district is a 3-month project, and this project is implemented by the Ministry of Energy and Water Resources, which is a governmental agency. And this project starts 1st May 2025, and it will end the 1st of August 2025. This project has a total budget of 95,000 from its starting to finish. And also, this project aims to enhance the public health and livelihood by delivering sustainable access to clean water and improve sanitation. And during this project, key activities we will do include drilling boreholes, constructing sanitation facilities, conducting hygiene education, and engaging local communities for long-term maintenance. As you know, every project has stakeholders, and stakeholders is defined as everyone that has directly involved positively or negatively in this project. And stakeholders include local authorities, community leaders, health organizations, and the residents of Johor district. These are the major stakeholders of our project. These are our project goals and project objectives. The project aims to improve access to clean water, enhance sanitation facilities, promote hygiene education, and strengthen public health in the community. And our objective to achieve these goals, the project will provide reliable access to safe drinking water for Johor residents. Also, we will develop sustainable sanitation infrastructure to reduce waterborne diseases. Also, we ensure adequate water supply for both human consumption and livestock needs. We will also build and construct a local community capacity for sustainable water and resource management. Here we will talk, as we mentioned before, the Minister of Energy and Water Resources is the government agency which will implement this project in. And if we go through and make some overview, the Minister of Energy and Water Resources is implementing a clean water and sanitation project in Johor District as part of its mandate to ensure sustainable water resource management in Somalia. Through this initiative, the MAWAR aims to improve access to safe drinking water and adequate sanitation facilities. This agency also did a lot of similar projects to this one, so they have a lot of experience, and we are sure that this project will end in a successful way. And as you can see here, these are the roles and responsibilities of team members. Every project has a lot of different people, and if we go through the duties of these team members, the project sponsor has a responsibility of approval goals, secures funding, and ensures policy alignment, while project manager leads the execution, ensures project stays on track, and the water supply experts, their job is to design and implement sustainable water systems. As you can see here, the sanitation specialists, their job is to set up a sanitation systems and educate the community how to use these sanitation systems. Also, the community engagement officers, their job is to construct or build a relationship and organize an education. We need to teach people in Johor District a lot of different things. Also, the M&E specialist, their job is to track progress, analyze data, and provide feedback. And the logistics and procurement officers, their job is to manage material procurement and deliver on time. While the beneficiaries, they get training, and they will adapt the methods, and they will report the issues to the senior people. These are the how we do the decision and how we communicate during the project. As you can see here, the decision making is centralized with the project manager, while major decisions are made by the project sponsor and stakeholders. Communication flows top down from the project manager to the team. It started from the top, go through down, and with a regular bottom-up reports on progress. Stakeholders are updated and provided regularly, and community feedback is gathered through surveys and gathering to ensure active beneficiary involvement. During this project, our aim is to engage our stakeholders and keep them involved in this project. And this is one of the most important sections during this presentation, which is the cost estimation technique. There are a lot of different things or a lot of different techniques that are used when making the estimation, including the bottom-up estimation. There is another one, which is called the top-down estimation, which is inaccurate, very quick. But this one, which is the bottom estimation, is a very expensive, highly accurate, and it's divided as it's a cost estimation technique where the project is broken down into smaller components, and the cost is for each task or activity, including materials, labor, equipment, and logistics, are estimated individually, not together. This approach ensures a detailed and accurate understanding for the total project cost by focusing on each specific element. By using this method, you can ensure that all potential costs are accounted for, leading a more reliable and effective project execution. This is the best way to do the cost estimation. And the following slide, we will make the cost estimation. As you can see here, we have 8 tasks from A to Z. This is the project initiation. Here we have the task name, we have the estimated cost, and this is the description of this task. The first task is project initiation, which increase the estimation of cost of 5,000, and this phase totally involves of kick-off meeting, goal setting, and initial documentation. if you go through this section, which is the construction of water system, has incurred the highest estimated cost, which is 35,000. And this phase involves turning laying pipelines, setting up filtration systems, and labor. The second most expensive estimated cost is the procurement of material. This is where we purchase equipment, materials. This incurred 25,000, and this is involves the pipes, pumps, filtration systems, and other infrastructure components. This is where we purchase materials from suppliers or vendors. If you go through, what we can see is we also plan something for the community training. If you this community training includes workshops and materials to train locals on the system use and sustainability, and it has an estimated cost of 5,000. The least part, and the least part, which is the project closure, has an estimated cost of 2,000, and this phase involves the final handover and inspection and project reporting. So if we make a total of this estimated cost, it will be 95,000, which is the overall costing of this project. Okay, all right. Here we have a lot of different strategies to monitor and control the project costs. As we told earlier, this one is the most famous one, which is the ant value management. It has a lot of different techniques, including the CBI, the SBI, the CFI, the SV, the EE, the EAC, the PAC, the AC, the PFI. You know, this formula, if you want to, you can do more research. Is one of the best formulas to measure the health of the project. This formula, you can know if your project is healthy in terms of budget, in terms of schedule, in terms of resource also. Another one which you can monitor and control your project cost is to do a regular cost audit, which means to conduct a monthly review of all expenses and comparing them to the budget to ensure that the project stays within the financial within financial limit. So this means if you are below then the budget, it means you are good. So if you are spending a lot of greater than your budget, it means you are over budget and your project needs to make some change to approve a new budget. And also the other thing you can do is to make a variance analysis. This technique is used to analyze the difference between the budget and the actual cost. Also, another way to monitor and control project cost is to make change control process, to implement a formal change management process for any scope changes that will affect the cost structure. Each change must be assessed, analyzed, and approved before being incorporated into the project. So these four formulas are the different strategies to monitor and control project cost. So this is where we talk the work breakdown structure, or this sustainable clean water and sanitation in Johor district is structured into 8 major phases, beginning with a project initiation, which includes identifying stakeholders, defining project scope, and holding a kick-off meeting. In the planning phase, the team develops a detailed project plan, schedules tasks using Microsoft Project, allocates resources, and finalizes budgeting with stakeholder approval. So if we go this PDF, what we can see here is our detailed work breakdown structure. As you can see here, this is the project initiation, this is the task name, and this is the main task which we will do during this task. We divided into 3 tasks, 3 main tasks, which is stakeholder identification, define project scope, and project kick-off meeting. And every main task has a subtask. As you can see here, stakeholder identification has a subtask of identifying key stakeholders, including local authorities, community leaders, and project team. Also, it has a subtask which is establish a communication channels. So if we go through what we can see here, we have 8 tasks, and each task has a main task, and each main task has a subtask. So this is how we broke down our WBS. So yeah, this table summarizes everything. So if we back to our slide, the final stage is to emphasize the community involvement and the project closure. Training sessions and awareness campaigns are conducted to educate the community on system maintenance, hygiene, and sanitation. This WBS is where we check our work to do. So this is a very important topic, which is the critical path method. This critical path method will be used to identify the most important tasks in the project to determine the overall project duration. As you can see here, this table, we have this table represents the dependencies of each activity. As you can see here, we have 8 activity, and this is every activity's name. So if we start this activity A, which is the project initiation, has a duration of 7 days, and it has a predecessor of none because it is the first activity. The second activity is planning phase, which has a duration of 10 days, has a predecessor of activity A. So activity B is connected activity A. So this means to start activity B, we have to finish. So we must, that's must. We have to finish activity A. So this activity, which is a procurement of material, has a duration of 14 days, and it's connected to activity B. So this also means to start activity C, first we have to finish activity B. All right. The D is activity of construction of water system, and it has a duration of 20 days. This activity includes the highest duration, and it's connected the activity B and activity C. The installation of pumps and pipes has a duration of 15 days, and it's connected to activity C and activity D. The activity F, which is community training, has a duration of 10 days. The monitoring control also have a similar duration of community training, which has a 10 days. And this activity is connected, the activity D and F. And the last activity, which is the activity A, which is the project closure, has a duration of 4 days. And every number in this section represents as days. As you can see here, duration represents a days. So this numbers, when we add, it's a total of 19, which is the project duration, which is 90 days. So this diagram shows how these activities are connected to each other. As you can see here, activity A, activity B is connected to activity A, activity C is connected to activity B, activity D is connected to activity B and activity C. So this diagram, there are a lot of different parties. We will see in the next slide. Path 1 has a total duration of 90 days. Path 2 has a total duration of 76 days. Path 3 has a total duration of 70 days. So path 4 has a total duration of 65 days. So the question is, within these 4 paths, which one is on the critical path? As you can see here, the longest path is path 1, 90 days, making it the critical path of the project. Yeah, this is the 90 days. This is the critical path. This means that any delay in the tasks within this path from A to H will directly affect the project's overall duration. My section is ended here, and my colleagues will follow you. Thank you.